Hi students, today we are going to see a assumption exercise 13.4 and this exercise fully we are going to discuss the surface area of sphere and hemisphere. Right? Surface area of sphere and hemisphere, and already we know that, right? Surface area is nothing but the best example for a sphere is nothing but ball, right? And hemisphere is nothing but half of the sphere, right? Half of the sphere, and this is nothing but hemisphere, and this is nothing but sphere, right? Sphere, hemisphere. Now we are going to see a surface of a sphere and surface area of a sphere and surface area of a hemisphere, right? For a sphere, there is no curved surface area of a sphere. Why? I told you already, right? And there is no top and bottom for a sphere, right? We can't say that, and this area is otherwise called as a top of the area of a sphere. We can't say, or bottom of the area of the sphere. We can't say, right? There is no top and no bottom, right? So there is no curved surface area of the sphere, right? There is no curved surface area of the sphere. But see, but only we are having a, for a sphere we are having only total surface area alone, right? Total surface area, TSA alone we are having. But for sphere, right, we are having the top area, right? We are having a top area. It's a area something, but how it will be circle in shape, right? So area of circle, top is nothing but area of a circle, right? So we are having CSA as well as TSA for hemisphere, right? Because we are having the top area. Suppose if we don't have a, there is no top area means, right? And we can't say that, and this is called CSA and that is called a TSA, right? So this exercise fully we are going to discuss only the CSA, sphere and hemisphere, right? Surface area of sphere and hemisphere, right? First question, find the surface area of a sphere of radius, 3 subdivision given, right? First subdivision is nothing but 10.5 centimeter, second subdivision 5.6 centimeter, and third subdivision is nothing but 14 centimeter. Find the surface area of a sphere. So first we want to recall the formulas. Surface area of a sphere is nothing but 4 pi r square, right? Surface area. And for a hemisphere we are having two surface area. One is nothing but CSA, another one is nothing but TSA. CSA is nothing but 2 pi r square and TSA is nothing but 3 pi r square, right? Understood? 2 pi r square and 3 pi r square, right? For finding the surface area, right, whatever it may be, sphere or hemisphere, whatever it may be, what is needed? What is needed to find the surface area? Radius alone, right? 4 pi r square. R alone we are needed. Radius of sphere is needed. Here also 2 pi r square or 3 pi r square. So r radius alone we are needed, right? If you know the radius, then directly we can find the surface area of sphere or surface area of a hemisphere, right? Here what we want to find the surface area of sphere of radius 10.5 centimeters, right? So sphere given, either given, so what shape they are discussing? Sphere, right? Sphere, what is given? Radius of sphere is nothing but r is equal to 10.5 centimeter, right? 10.5 centimeter. I already told you that whenever we are having the decimal, right, convert in terms of fraction. It will be very easy to simplify. That's why I ask you to convert in terms of fraction. So 10.5 has been written as 105 divided by 10 centimeter, right? 105. See, only one digit in the decimal part. So I'm just removing the decimal point by dividing by 10, right? 105 divided by 10 centimeter. Now we know the radius. What we want to find? We want to find the surface area of the sphere, right? What we want to find? Surface area. Shall I find directly? Subdivision number 1, right? Surface area of the sphere, right? Surface area of sphere is equal to, what is the formula? 4 pi r square, right? 4 pi r square. See that whether r is a 7 multiples or not. If it is not so, then substitute the value of pi is equal to 3.14, right? So here r is nothing but, radius is nothing but 7 multiples. So better you can substitute the value of pi is equal to 22 by 7, right? So 4 into 22 by 7 into, what is the radius? 105 by 10, r square. So we have to write twice, right? 2 times we want to multiply. So 105 divided by 10 into 105 divided by 10. Is it possible to simplify? Yes. 1 times, how many times now? 15 times. 7 15s are 105, right? And still we are having 5 multiple as well as 2 multiple. Shall I simplify? See how many times? 5 times 3 table, sorry, 5 times 3, 5 table 3 times, here 2 times, 2 table 2 times, 2 balance. See there still 5 tables are there. You can simplify. 5 twos are 10, 21 times, right? Here 2 table 1 times 2, right? The denominator everything has been get cancelled, right? So remaining it is nothing but 22 into 3 into 21, right? 22 into 3 into 21 is equal to 22 into 3, 66. 66 into 21 is equal to 1386 centimeters square. Therefore, surface area of a sphere is equal to 1386 centimeters square. Next, subdivision number 2, radius of a sphere, right? R, radius of a sphere is equal to 5.6 centimeter, right? R is equal to 5.6 centimeter. I told you that it is in the form of decimal. So better what we want to do, we have to convert it in terms of fraction, right? So 56 divided by 10 centimeter, right? Centimeter. Now what we want to find? Surface area of a sphere. Surface area of a sphere is equal to, right? Surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square, right? 4 pi r square. So see that r, whether r is a 7 multiples or not. Yes, 7 8s are 56, right? So 56 is a 7 multiple. So substitute the value of pi is equal to 22 by 7. So 4 into 22 by 7 into 56 divided by 10 into 56 divided by 10, right? 7 table 1 times, how many times? 8 times, right? And see that any 5 multiples are there in the numerator, nothing is there. So you can keep the denominator as it is, because while we are dividing by 10 into 10, 100, while we are dividing by 100, it is easy to simplify, right? Directly we can put a point before 2 digits, right? So directly you can multiply 4 into 22 into 8 into 56 divided by 10 into 10 is equal to 4 into 22, how much? 4 into 22, 88. 88 into 8 into 56 is equal to 448 divided by 100. Divided by 100. Simplify. Multiply 448 into 88. How much? 448 into 88 is equal to 39,424 divided by 100. Right. Now directly you can divide, right? So just mark, put a point 394.24, right? Dividing by 100. So 2 digit before, just put a point, right? 394.24 centimeter square. Therefore, TSA of sphere, right? Total surface area of a sphere is equal to, right? Surface area of a sphere only, right? TSA of sphere is equal to 394.24 centimeter square. Still we are having one more subdivision. That is nothing but third subdivision. What is the radius? Radius is equal to 14 centimeter. R is equal to 14 centimeter, right? R is equal to 14 centimeter. Here already it is in the form of, it is not in the form of decimal form. So directly you can substitute and find the solution. Surface area of the sphere, right? Surface area of a sphere is equal to, what is it? Formula 4 pi r square, right? See, r is nothing but 7 multiple. So substitute the value of pi is equal to 22 by 7. 4 into 22 by 7 into, what is the value of radius? 14. R square. So 14 into 14, right? 14 square, 14 into 14. Simplify. 1 times, 2 times, right? The remaining 4 into 22 into 2 into 14, right? 4 into 22, how much? 22 into 4, 88 into 2 14s are 28, right? Just multiply 88 into 28 is equal to 2464 centimeters square. Therefore, surface area of a sphere is equal to, right? Surface area of a sphere is equal to 2464 centimeters square, right? Sum number 2 and sum number 3 you can take it as a homework. Next is sum number 4, right? The radius of spherical balloon. What is meant by spherical? Spherical balloon. That is nothing but sphere in shape. The balloon is nothing but sphere in shape, right? Spherical balloon increases from 7 centimeter to 14 centimeter as air is being pumped into it. Find the ratio, right? Find the ratio of the surface area of the balloon in the two cases, right? So see that first a balloon is nothing but it is in the shape of a sphere with the radius 7 centimeter, right? With the 7 centimeter. After pumping some air into the balloon, right? Now we are getting a big size balloon, right? And the radius of new balloon is nothing but 14 centimeter. Now the radius of new sphere is nothing but 14 centimeter, right? Now what we want to find? We want to find the ratio of surface area of the two balloons, right? So first to find the surface area of the first balloon and second balloon and find the ratio. It's nothing but dividing, right? So first like the given, we are having two spheres, right? Small sphere and big sphere. So let's small sphere and big sphere. So we are having two spheres, small sphere, right, and big sphere, right? We are having two shapes, right, separately. And what is the radius of small sphere? R is equal to 7 centimeter. R is equal to 7 centimeter, and big sphere is nothing but what is it? R is equal to 14 centimeter, right? But see that both radius are same? No, different. So we have to differentiate, right? So small r, I'm just here putting capital R, right? Small r and capital R. Small r is nothing but radius of small sphere. Capital R is nothing but radius of big sphere. Now what we want to find? To find ratio of the surface area of the balloons, right? Ratio of the surface area of the balloons, two balloons, right? Ratio of the surface area, right? Surface area of two balloons, right? That only we are going to find. We are having two methods to solve, right? We are having two methods to solve. So first we want to find the surface area of first balloon. After next we want to find in surface area of the second balloon, and next after that we can find the ratio. Ratio is nothing but dividing a small balloon by big balloon, right? Dividing the surface area of small balloon by surface area of a big balloon, right? That is one method. And another method is nothing but directly I am solving, right? The directly I am solving. How I am solving means whatever you can use, you can go with any method, that's not the problem. Simplification we can go with any method. I'm going this method. So ratio they are asking, so directly I'm going with the direct method. Ratio of the balloons, right? Ratio of the balloons is equal to, right? Ratio of the balloons is equal to total surface area of small sphere or small balloon, right? Small sphere or small balloon, right? Divided by total surface area of big sphere, right? Big sphere. Total surface area of small sphere. Ratio is nothing but writing in the form of fraction, right? TSA of small sphere divided by TSA of big sphere. What is the formula of TSA of sphere? Surface area of sphere formula is nothing but 4 pi r square, right? 4 pi r square. What is the radius of small sphere? Small r. So 4 pi r square divided by TSA of big sphere. TSA of big sphere. What is the radius of big sphere? Capital R. So 4 pi capital R square. 4 pi capital R square. See here, 4 common, pi is common. So like cancel directly. Now itself so like cancel then I am substituting the values, right? So 4 get cancelled, pi get cancelled. What is the remaining in the numerator and denominator? Small r square divided by capital R square, right? Small r square divided by capital R square, right? So it is equal to, what is small r? What is the value of small r? 7. So 7 square, right? 7 square divided by capital R is nothing but 14 square, right? Capital R is nothing but 14 square, right? So simplify. 7 square is nothing but 7 into 7 divided by 14 into 14. Simplify. 1 times, 2 times. 1 time, 2 times. So it is nothing but 1 by 2 into 2 is equal to 1 by 2 into 2 is equal to 1 by 4. Therefore, the ratio is nothing but ratio of two balloon is nothing but 1:4. Therefore, a ratio of two balloons, right? Ratio of two balloons or ratio of the balloons. Ratio of the balloons is equal to, ratio of the balloon is equal to 1:4. Right? And today homework is nothing but sum number 2 and sum number 3. And it's nothing but sum number 2 and sum number 3 is nothing but finding the surface area of sphere and hemisphere, right? Sum number 3 is nothing but finding the surface area of sphere, and sum number 4 is nothing but finding the surface area of hemisphere, right? Finding the surface area of a hemisphere, you can find the solution, right? Thank you. Remaining sum we can see on tomorrow, next class. Thank you.